perfect condition. The water is coming up right up to the plywood. That's exactly what you want to see. So the bees can go down in this hole here, and there's water in all of these holes here. So the water's not supposed to be green. It's fresh water. Maybe it's from the plywood? Let's fill this up with new water. 100%. I don't like seeing water that's green like that. Alright, so let's go get a hose. Some new water in there. I've actually been told that the water in Ridgecrest has a certain mineral. I think it might even be magnesium or something, but it's a certain mineral that causes like people use the water to fill up their horse troughs and stuff, and the horse troughs get coated in algae. So, alright, we're gonna finish this up. And then check out the other bees. So that one's fresh. That's good. Man, I wish I had some plants to water. Alright, so let's go check out how the other ones are doing. If they're also green, then that'll be telling that it's an issue with the water. But I mean, I drink this water. That probably explains a few things about me. But yeah, this is green too. Okay, so that just seems to be a water thing. Crap. Let's see, do we have a hose to fill this one up with fresh water? Yeah, I think it's just the water comes out of the local area, and I think it has a certain mineral content. Honestly, it's probably just normal, but I'm just gonna pour it out. Let's pour it out on a tree, shall we? So pour it out on this tree here. Alright. And then turn on this hose. And wait a second. Oh, okay. But yeah, dude, I'm walking through all these plants and cactus all the time. And I'm slowly but surely raking up this mess. It's a little bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so far the bees have not found the water source, and that's not good. I'm just gonna keep them going though. And from what I've learned, bees are really good at finding water. It's only been like one day So they just haven't found it yet. Alright, so that while this is filling up, we'll go look at the third one. So I said this feeder, it's in the sun. That's not good. And we're always in the sun out here. Yep, no bees are using it. Dang. That should help. See, the good thing here, I'll show you the good thing about this system is, all right, I'm just gonna put the water 10 feet away from their hive but the good thing about this system is, yes, the plywood will not sink down into the bottom of the bucket, right? Kind of rests on top. But the good thing about it is when the water level goes down, like it is right now, I can see a couple issues with this. Yeah, just maybe they're not able to get down into the holes because of the debris. But the holes are big enough. They're bee-sized holes. You could go down in there if you were a honeybee. And kind of my point here is, even though the water level's low, the plywood, you can actually angle it down like so. And so the plywood's not going to sink to the very bottom, but the bees can land. You'll see when bees look for water, they hover over the water and then they look for a place to land that's dry. So this is almost like a ramp leading down into a nice little pool. So this bucket has plenty of water, so I'm just gonna make it flat. But kind of my point here is, if the bucket runs low, on water, I can turn it into a bit of a ramp, like so. See? So this part down here has some water, and up here it's completely dry. So this is pretty good, because the bees, they might crawl down into these holes, but they can also just walk down here and get this water right here. And like I said, I have to monitor these every day or two. So this one was out in the sun all day, so I'm actually gonna put it in the shade. Here's the bees. Hello bees, do you want some waters? Let's just put the water, let's put it back here. Let's put it on the other side of this fence. Because like I said in my previous video, bees don't like when you put the water source right next to their hive. They won't even use it. They like to fly around and look for it. Bees are kind of picky like that, so at least now in the afternoons and stuff, the bees, this bucket will be under a shade tree, so that's good. All right, let's go turn off the water hose, and I'm hoping this one over here becomes a main source for them. Anyway. Yeah, all right. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, because this one is under a shade tree, and it's about, I don't know, a couple meters away from their hive. That's exactly what I've been taught. So maybe my teachers were wrong. But I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. So see how this part right here is dry? And that part is slightly like a ramp down into the water. That's kind of what you want to look for. So yeah, and maybe, all right, yeah, that's perfect actually. So hopefully the bees will find it, and I'll keep updating you guys as we go along, because not gonna lie, you know what's funny is the bees have survived for about 3 years without any water sources, except for a couple bowls that we fill up on this front porch here. We usually fill up these bowls full of water, you know, and the bees come over here and get water. But I haven't seen the bees coming around, but they're still there, so I think they're just going to find water on our neighbors' properties and stuff. But I'm trying to make it easier for them to find water on our property. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. This has been Writer's Brock on YouTube.